Imagine that.
Hmm.
Everybody's responsible and no one is at fault.
And the mind is so seeking to place blame. What are your thoughts about how do we get past blame? How do we get past fault? How do we harness that great energy of compassion?
Let's start with the enlightened view, okay? And it's an invitation for somebody to come into. And then we'll go back to what does it look like before the waking up process or in the middle of the waking up process.
Mm-hmm.
I know through direct experience that everything in my field, everything that I experience is a reflection of my own consciousness. And if someone comes into my life to challenge me, it's because I've brought that on myself. And so this mirror, this exquisite mirror, this beautiful, fantastical consciousness is reflecting all around me, telling me which way to go and what dials to turn and who to call and all these things. The intelligence that is here for us is so exquisite. It's so extraordinary that there is nothing else but compassion. From this place, no one is wrong. There is no fault. There is only people in different phases of the journey. And so when you see someone acting out, you don't point a finger, you just say, come on, brother, come on, sister, come on with me. Let me hold you. Let me reach in and let's love one another for a moment. What it looks like to humanity right now is we've got a narcissist president. My mother-in-law doesn't like me. My kids are acting out. There's something wrong with them. The NFL is wrong. It's a barbaric game. I mean, whatever the stories are. And let me tell you something. None of it, Martha, is true. Except that enough people believe it to be true to make it true for them.
Mm.
And so those of us who are, and let me get one thing really, really clear here. I had a guru for 7 years, sat on a chair, we sat on the floor. He runs a hierarchical organization. He's got the same people sitting in the same places for 30 or 40 years. That's just what they're doing. Thank you, Baba, for the service to humanity. Thank you. He holds a very important sector, not unlike the President of the United States or the president of the bus system or the manager at the local supermarket. Everybody is exactly where they are, holding the fabric of this consciousness up so that we can become more observant and awaken. It's already perfect. It's God's play. It's divine's play. It's all God's play. How could it not be? This is what's happening. Who are we to come to this planet and say that's wrong? We've got to come in here and say, how can I serve? How can I serve? And so the person that is going through the awakening process or is interested in spirituality, who has questions about why people don't get fed and why there are wars and what is this religious thing and all that, get stuck in the place, not stuck. They go through a great learning and they begin to notice over time that some of the same characters in life show up with the same problems. Why am I attracting the same thing over and over? Why is it that I have this challenge that won't go away? And it becomes an important piece then to begin to investigate with some curiosity. Am I creating all of this? Am I? Is it possible that this person that's been against me for 20 years and I'm just sure they're against me and they're wrong and everything else, perhaps they're serving me. Perhaps there's something for me to learn here.
Mm.
Yeah.